Hello, I am Natalia and I am your love coach. So today I am going to teach you the one single thing. It's only one single thing you can do with a man that will keep him from ever doubting his love and desire to be with you. Okay? If you are with a man that you used to have a great relationship with him, a connected relationship, everything was going great, and now he is drifting away, this is the love talk for you. So, have you ever been in a relationship with a man you loved where he ended up telling you he was not happy and wanting to end the relationship? And the more you tried to understand and make him happy, the further away he drifted. If you are like most women, me included, you have been through that at least once in your life. And the good thing is that when that happens, there is a way to turn it into your advantage. Even if you don't believe it right now, these moments hold gold. These moments are treasures. These moments are a great opportunity for growth and learning. These moments can be very painful and confusing, and they can also catapult a ton of shifts and transformations towards a better love life and life in general. It is up to us what we do with this opportunity. So today, to help you come out to the other end of this story, empowered and feeling stronger, feeling like the goddess and the queen that you truly are, I am going to be sharing the 4 failing responses most women do when that happens. And then I am going to show you how to shift them into the one response, the one thing that will set you up for winning and making your relationship easy and effortless. And also the side effect of this one thing that I'm going to be sharing with you at the end is that it's also going to make your life great again. Because this is about having true love and living a truly amazing life. Okay, so let's talk about these things that you may have done with a man in the past, or maybe you are doing them right now, when your relationship was falling apart and he said he wanted to leave. Okay, so number 1, we tried to rationalize the situation. We get on our head and try to rationalize it. You shared with him how amazing you think your relationship is and tried to convince him that he is making a mistake for not wanting it anymore. Or maybe you try to show him and explain all the amazing things about it, about the relationship. This is rationalizing. This is trying to explain to him why the relationship with you is so amazing and what a mistake he's making if he breaks up with you. This never works, ever. It may work in the long term right there, but on the long run, he will end up breaking up with us anyway. This never, ever helps. The second failing approach that we use as women, or we have used in the past, is we try to, what I call, bribe him. We are sweeter and more affectionate, doing more things for him, hoping he will wake up and recognize how great of a catch you are and open up back to you. This doesn't work either. This usually makes a man feel kind of yucky. They get kind of annoyed when we do this. So we get completely the opposite result. And I know we have good intentions, but this is not about being wrong or right. This is about what works, what approaches work, and what approaches don't work. We are learning about the dynamics between men and women. Number 3, you shared how hurt you are to him. And the more he started to see how you felt, the less he seemed to care for you. This is heartbreaking. This is truly heartbreaking, because we are in that space where we are super vulnerable, sharing with him how bad we feel, how much we are hurting, and maybe he becomes even colder and more distant the more he realizes how hurt you are. That doesn't work either. And the approach number 4 that doesn't work is when we try to talk him into working things out with us, with a relationship, trying to do something different, trying to work things out. This only pushes him further away. No matter how much you try to help him to be happy in the relationship, he just drifts away. So I wonder if you recognize any of these responses in your past, if you have tried any of these ways of being. If you have tried, if you recognize any of these in your past, or maybe you are doing it right now, I am here to reassure you that this is a good thing. We can turn it in a good thing. I have good news for you, even if you don't believe it, okay? Just stay with me. The reason why those approaches don't work is because they are focused on him, on the man, convincing him, talking to him, bribing him. Those are all forms of trying to change his mind to realize, in a way, how much he's going to miss if he breaks up with us. And when we focus on him, it does not work to get him back to connect with you as he did in the past. Okay? It doesn't. Because this is not about him. This is about us. What works is to make a shift in the way you feel about him, very different, and the way you feel about the relationship. You see, something that I have seen over and over and over when I coach my clients with amazing women, powerful women, smart, successful, they have a lot of things going, they're super happy with their lives, and then they meet a man, is that they lose themselves in the relationship. That is the overall feeling. When the man breaks up with them, or when they are forced to break up with the men, because sometimes men will not have what it takes to break up with us, but they will behave so poorly that we will have no choice but breaking up with them. I have been in that situation. I dated a guy once that he started to behave in such a horrible way that I had no choice I had to break up with him. So what happens is that we do lose ourselves a little bit or a lot in order to fit in the relationship, in order to make the relationship work. So what really, really works is, and this is the one thing that if you start doing, is going to turn your love life around. It's one thing, and it's a win, 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 win thing. There is no side effect on this. It's going to not only make your love life better, it's going to get you back to having an amazing life where you are so excited about getting up every day that you just want to run naked on the streets. You are just alive. So that is the beauty of this one thing. So, and what works, as I said before, is to make a shift in the way we feel about him and the relationship. And what do I mean by that? Is number one, to get really intimate with the fears that we have, with the limiting beliefs that we have, and with the patterns that we have in the relationship and with him that don't work, and shift them. So that's number one. And the other thing is start doing the things that make you happy, the things that matter to you. When we get out of touch with what makes us come alive, and we sacrifice our well-being trying to get a man's love, we actually lose touch with our natural ability to bring our man closer to us. If you change the woman you used to be when he met you, then he feels like he's not with the same woman he fell in love with. It doesn't work. We have to keep doing the things that really matter to us. So if we love, if for us it matters to go to the gym every day, we keep doing that. I remember when I got married with my first husband, the one that I got divorced from, I gave up everything. I gave up. I was living in Florida, and I used to drive to Miami to take flamenco classes. Flamenco is a typical dance from Spain. And I was driving there once a week to take flamenco classes. And I loved it. I had my skirt and my castanets and my shoes that made clack, clack, clack sound. And it was so much fun. I was speaking Spanish in that environment. And my ex-husband stopped me from doing it. He didn't want me to go anymore. And I stopped. So that is an example. When we stop doing the things that matter to us, we sacrifice our well-being in order to gain our men's approval. And I'm sure you can think of ways that you have done this if you are like most women. So let's go back to that. That is the thing that will keep his love and desire forever, is when we keep being the cool chick, the cool woman that we were when he met us. And this is something that it's very simple, but we have a lot of barriers, unconscious biases and fears and limiting beliefs around it, that, oh, if I don't do everything he said, he may not love me. That may be a conversation that we have. You know, we may have a conversation of, we have to really, really cater to him. Otherwise, you know, he's not going to love us. We may have a concept that love is about, doing things for the other person. So we overdo, we overanalyze, we overworry. So in my Epic Love Accelerator dating and relationship coaching program, I help you with all of this. You will first make the fundamental mindset shifts that will allow you effortlessly, and naturally attract and keep the right man for you. You will also learn the skills and the abilities to get more out of the relationship by doing less. You will get back to the core of your most attractive, inspiring self while letting go of overdoing, worrying, analyzing, and just overall working too hard to keep things working. You will feel better about yourself as a woman and will be able to create a relationship and family and legacy that you want with the right man for you. Send me a message to talk more about how you can finally have lasting true love with a great man who adores you. I believe this is possible for you. I am taking a stand for you, even if you don't believe in it right now.